Biology Crash Course, Body Fluids and Circulation, Session 1. In this module, we are going to learn about body fluids, blood. Every living organism is made up of cells, and the cells require nutrients and oxygen, and the cells also generate waste like urea, uric acid, and carbon dioxide. Hence, there should be a continuous supply of nutrients and oxygen, and also there should be a continuous removal of waste from the cells. This process of supply and removal of substance is done by complex organisms like humans through a special fluid called as body fluids that circulate the substances throughout the body. Body fluids are the medium of transport of nutrients, oxygen, and other important substances in the body. And there are two types of body fluids: intracellular fluid, which comprises the fluid of each cell, and extracellular fluid, which comprises the blood, lymph, cerebrospinal fluid, etc. In this module, we are going to study about the components of blood. Blood is a common body fluid used for circulating nutrients and removal of waste products from human body. It is a fluid connective tissue that consists of 55% liquid plasma and 45% formed elements called as blood cells. Let us see the components of plasma. Plasma is straw-colored fluid constituting 90 to 92% water and 6.8% proteins, 1.2% nutrients and gases, and 0.8% inorganic salts. Major proteins in plasma are albumins, globulins, and fibrinogens. Each of these proteins have a specific function to perform. The albumins maintain the osmotic balance by transporting minerals in and out of the blood and maintains an osmotic balance. Globulins help in body's defense mechanism, and fibrinogens are needed for blood clotting. Plasma also contains organic nutrients like glucose, amino acids, and fats, respiratory gases like oxygen, carbon dioxide, and inactive clotting factors, traces of inorganic salts such as sodium, calcium, magnesium, and bicarbonate is seen in plasma. The formed elements which are present in the blood comprises 45%, and the different cells are erythrocytes, leukocytes, and platelets. Erythrocytes comprises 99% of the formed elements. In adults, they are formed in the bone marrow, and a cubic millimeter of blood contains 5 to 5.5 million of RBCs. The shape of RBC is biconcave, and the RBC lacks a nucleus. The red color is due to iron-containing pigment protein called hemoglobin, which plays a vital role in the transport of respiratory gases, namely oxygen and carbon dioxide. The lifespan of RBC is 120 days, after which it is destroyed in the spleen, and the spleen is called as the graveyard of RBC. The low RBC count in humans can cause anemia. Next, we will learn about the second type of formed element called as leukocytes. Leukocytes are colorless and they possess a nucleus. There are 5 types of leukocytes. Based on the presence or absence of cytoplasmic granules, they are grouped as granulocytes and agranulocytes. The granulocytes are neutrophils, eosinophils, and basophils, and the agranulocytes are lymphocytes and monocytes. So there are 5 types of WBCs: neutrophil, eosinophil, basophil, lymphocytes and monocytes. Each cell has a specific function in the defense mechanism of the human body. Neutrophils and monocytes. They act as phagocytotic cells and destroy foreign substances by engulfing them. Eosinophils fight against infections and they are linked to allergic reactions. Basophils, the smallest granulocytes, secrete substances like histamine, serotonin, and they are involved in inflammatory responses like allergy. Lymphocytes include T lymphocytes and B lymphocytes, and they are involved in the immune responses of our body. The T lymphocytes attack the tumor cells, while B lymphocytes produce antibodies against the microbes that enter our body. There are 4,000 to 11,000 cells of WBC per cubic millimeter of blood. Let us learn about the third component of formed element, platelets, which are formed in the bone marrow as tiny cell compounds called as thrombocytes. Each cubic millimeter of blood contains 150,000 to 450,000 of platelets. They circulate in blood for 7 to 10 days, after which they are destroyed in the spleen and liver. Platelets help in the clotting of blood by producing clotting factors and calcium, which is present in the cytoplasm. Dear children, in this module we learnt about the body fluid, blood, which consists of plasma and formed element. The formed elements are of 3 types: leukocytes, erythrocytes and platelets, and each formed element plays its own role in the body. Thank you.